This scares me.
Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim. We are going to be making soap today, but don't worry, don't leave. I'm not giving you a tutorial. This is not a how-to video because I've never done this before. This is all new for me. This is something I've been procrastinating on for years, and I'm finally going to take the plunge today, and I'm going to bring you all along with me to see if we can get this done and actually accomplish this goal that I've had for years and just never done. And here's all our supplies. Let's get doing some chemical reactions. The recipe I'm using is from mommypotamus.com.
So, as I said, I've been afraid to start this for years. About 5 years ago, I realized I really wanted to make everything homemade and new and myself, and so I wanted to start making soap, and then I procrastinated. And about 2 years ago, I bought all the stuff to make my own, and then I procrastinated longer. I ended up actually selling that stuff to a friend of mine who makes soap, who actually taught me how to do this. She actually just held a class that I went to, and I learned how to do this. Feel a little more confident now. But anyway, I sold her all of my stuff in exchange for soap because I was procrastinating even longer. So finally this year I bought all the stuff to do it again, and I went to her class that she taught on how to do it, and I feel confident that we can get this done today. Why do we do that to ourselves? Why do we get so afraid of doing something new that we scare ourselves into inaction? We just don't do anything because we're so afraid of failing in what we do. I do that a lot, it seems. And my fears are almost always unwarranted. Nothing bad happens. I did not blow up my kitchen making this soap, as I had feared. I will say that lie, it really kind of affected my lungs a little bit. I should have worn a mask. Even though I poured it in there really slowly, it still sort of affected me. So next time I will get a mask to wear. It's kind of like pressure canning, which that's actually a pressure canner pot, an old one that I'm using. And I don't think it worked really well. I need to get a crock pot for next time. But anyway, pressure canning. It scares me every time I try that too. And every time I do it, it works out fine. I have no problems. I think we all hear of the problems that can occur, and it scares us into not doing anything. And I just want to encourage you all to just overcome that fear and just start and just do what you're afraid to start doing, because it will more than likely work out great. And the few times it doesn't, oh well, you've learned. Every time you do something wrong, like this soap, which did not turn out quite right, that does not look like it's supposed to. It's just a learning experience, and you do better next time, and you grow through the failures. Now here, I'm putting it in the mold, and this was a failure. I put some in, and it doesn't look too bad, and then I realized I forgot the scent. So, out it all comes, and I put it all back in the pot, and then I have to add the scent to it. As I said, we all fail, no big deal, you just try again. So I added the scent and stirred it up and was able to put it all back into the mold. If at first you don't succeed, just try again. Isn't that the old saying? And it's true. And because this time, spoiler alert, this doesn't work either. I put it all into the mold, and then I called a friend of mine, the one that taught me how to make the soap, and told her that it just didn't look right. I just felt like it was sort of a failure. And she told me it's not a loss. Put it back in your pot and heat it back up. So that's what I did. I took it out of the mold, put it back in the pot, and tried again. It doesn't matter if you do things 100% right the first time. It's just that you do something, just that you try. See, this didn't work very well either when I tried to mix it up. I ended up actually putting the immersion blender down and using just my mixer. I might buy a mixer just for this maybe, because they're pretty cheap. So then I was able to put it back in the mold, and it looked much better the third time. This was the third time I put it in the mold. See, sometimes you fail more than once before you have to do it right. But it ended up looking great, and it turned out. And I don't know why I spent so many years telling myself that this was not going to work, because it turned out great. And I hope you all will be encouraged to try to do the things that you've been putting off too.
Well, all in all, I think they turned out pretty nicely, actually. They're solid. They are a little crumbly on the edges, but we'll just have to wait and see how they are as I use them, whether they stay together or whether they crumble at all. The little pieces, I think a friend of mine who has made this, I think she's used these and made some liquid soap, put them in water in the container. Oh, they're sliding off my pan because I'm tilting it. And I think she's made a liquid soap with the crumbled little pieces. So I'm going to try that. So I will have to keep you guys updated on whether they work, crumble, or how they turn out once I'm able to start using them. Hopefully here soon. So thanks for watching my little video today. And I hope I've encouraged you to just try. No matter what, you can, whether you fail or not, all that matters is that you've tried. So I just hope to encourage you all. Whatever you've been putting off, start today. Thanks for watching today, friends. I hope you'll like, subscribe, and continue to join us in this joy-filled life. Thanks. Bye.